just going to take a second to hop over. All right, we are officially live. I don't see anyone hopping on just yet.
I saw the 2 were waiting.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's...
Oh, now we got 3. Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's just me and Amanda tonight. We're just going to do just a fun wax chat live, especially since a lot of those pre-orders just closed out. And obviously, there's always news in Scentsy land. So let's see. Hey, Pearl.
Connect your YouTube account to join the live chat. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be too... I'm just going to do it from my phone. Hi.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out the technical difficulties here.
Yeah, lives are a whole different beast.
Oh, yeah, they are. But I do like lives because I like the live interaction.
Yeah, I do
versus
too.
just like talking in front of a phone.
Yeah, exactly. It's just figuring out all the technical and lighting and setup and all that fun stuff.
Yep. Yep. And I apologize for my rosy face. I was just telling Amanda I did some yard work today and did not realize that 58-degree weather in Maine was going to give me a sunburn. So that will be fun to deal with tomorrow.
Oh, speaking of weather kind of things, did you get the chance to see the Northern Lights up there last night?
I didn't, because I thought it was tonight and not yesterday, but a whole bunch of my friends like showed pictures, and some of the pictures that they put on Facebook were like really amazing looking.
I know.
Like, it looked like a galaxy. It was really, really cool.
I know. I think you're supposed to be able to see it for a couple more days.
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Yeah, I tried last night. I couldn't. It was too cloudy here. I couldn't see anything. Even when I did like a time lapse outside, nothing. But hopefully tonight we might go for a little drive, a little outside the city where it's darker, and see if we have better luck.
That's cool. All right, so I guess we can go ahead and start. So we wanted to, in the video, go over 2 of the pre-orders that me and Amanda both went in on. And then we'll talk about Scentsy news and whatever questions you guys have for us. We did go in on 2 different vendors this month. We did Lavender and Speckles, and we did Melting Memories. Which one did you want to start with? Veronica's?
Sure. Yeah, because we ordered that one first. So yeah, sure.
Yep. All right, let me pull up her website. So if you guys don't know, Veronica, who owns Melting Memories, she just did a May launch, and she actually did a really cool collection. It's really, means a lot to her because it's like basically her home in Portugal. So all the scents are, reminiscent of that. And I think it's still up, actually. You can still purchase, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, the launch is still up, so you can still order from her. There are a few scents that are sold out, but she did say that some might be available to be voted back in like the June pre-order, I think she said.
Yeah, it sounds like Zara was the big hit that sold out just like right away, and it's probably going to be... sounds like it'll be back. So I'm glad. I wanted to try that one. It was in like my top 3 scents that I really wanted to try from that collection.
Yeah. Yeah, I went in small. I did a small order. I guess I'll share what I got. So I did 2 from the Portugal launch. So I got Beach Vibes in Portugal. That sounded really good. It's got sea air, salt, driftwood, cedar, smoke, charred wood, and roasted marshmallow. So I'm hoping it's like a bougie like version of By and Fire Beach.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yep. And then the other one I got was Saturday Mornings, which is the cleaning scent that she did. It's got lemon and then Bath and Body Works Laundry Day type. I think I'm really going to like that one because we know me. I like citrus and laundry, so
it's a perfect
you can't
combo.
go wrong. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And I actually have like a little bit of a connection to the Portuguese like community because where I grew up in Mass, 80% of the people that live there were Portuguese, And most of my friends growing up, their parents were immigrants from Portugal. So I like all the stuff that she had in the launch, like I actually knew like the food and everything. So I was like, oh man, this is making me want to go back home and eat everything.
Well, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounded delicious. I would like to try every single one of those things.
Yep. And then I did get 2 of her signature scents. I went in on the birch and buttercream and
Yay.
the London fog because I've heard so many people like on YouTube talk about those ones, especially Robin. So I wanted to get those 2 to try them out.
Cool. So you got those 4 total?
Yeah, I just got those 4 total. So I got 2 from the Portuguese collection and then 2 from her signature scents.
Okay, gotcha. So we
Yep.
did get some of the same scents, at least a couple.
Mm.
I thought about ordering I ended up getting 7 total, I believe. Let me double check my sheet here or my receipt here. I believe it was 7. Yeah, so I thought about getting more birch and buttercream because I love that one so much, but my desire to try new things won out because I still have a few cubes. So I'm like, okay, next time I'll get that. So I got Delicia, Almond Croissant, and London Fog from her regular line. And from the Portugal collection, I'm probably gonna butcher the pronunciation here, the Aveiro Nights, Natas, Passion Fruit Cream, and Portuguese Carnival.
Yeah, those bakery ones sound really good.
Yes, I was having a really hard time trying to decide between, what were the other ones called? Yeah, there were a couple other there were like 3 or 4. Yeah, there were like 4 of them that sounded really good, and I couldn't decide which one. I ended up going with the
Yeah.
nachos.
I would
Which,
have
yeah,
got the
looked good.
Portuguese carnival, but I don't know how I feel about cotton candy in
Ooh, that's what
wax.
I know, I've discovered I actually like it, because
Really?
yeah, I didn't think I would, I thought it'd be too sweet, too much, but I
Mhm.
tried Scentsy's Candy Orchard, is that what it's called? In January, their January scent of the month, and it's very cotton candy-esque, and I really like that one.
Yeah. See, I didn't like Candy Orchard.
You didn't?
No, or Cotton Candy Tales. But
I
I'm
didn't try
also the
that.
person that really didn't like Gimme Candy either. Like those confectionery scents, I don't like as much as like the gourmand like bakery.
Yeah, that makes
So,
sense. I heard that
yeah.
the cotton candy tails I haven't tried that yet, but I've heard that it did kinda have a burnt sugar, burnt caramel note that people didn't
Mhm.
like.
Yeah, the Cotton Candy Tales, that one to me smells like cow tails, like the candy cow tails, but instead of having like a white cream filling, it's like a strawberry filling. If you've ever
Okay.
had that candy.
I
Yeah.
haven't. I think I've heard of it,
No.
though. But
Yeah.
yeah, Portuguese Carnival, I thought that one I'm glad that didn't sell out because I was really excited for that one. I just thought the combination of um, the bakery item in there and the cotton candy and the popcorn, I thought that sounded so good.
Yeah. I might have to open my palate up to trying a little bit more because I was that weird person that liked Fairy Tale Pumpkin, and I know everyone like wasn't on board with that one. So maybe next time. But that was the only reason why I didn't get that one because I really wanted to get that one because I thought the combination of like the popcorn and then the bakery would have been really good. But then that cotton candy, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I hear ya. I'm kinda
Yeah.
wishing now that I'd gotten the Saturday mornings because it does sound especially with, like, the backstory that she told about her mom and cleaning, I was like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wow." I have that same memory with my mom, and
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm kinda kicking myself I didn't get that one too, but
Yeah, like
maybe
when
it'll
I
come
saw the
back.
launch, that was the first one. I was like, "Yep, I'm if I get anything, I'm getting Saturday mornings because that is just right up my alley." And I've never
Yeah.
had Laundry Day by Bath and Body Works, so I'm not sure what that, actually smells like, but I'm sure it's like a linen, like cotton scent or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Excuse me.
Veronica.
Hi,
She jumped.
Veronica.
I
Veronica
know
couldn't
she
join
just.
us tonight, everybody, because she is busy pouring all of her custom pours that she got from this order. So she'll be hopefully back with us next time, but today she had, customers to serve, so.
Yes. So, yep. So that's what I got. I just did a small order, but she does still have a lot of stuff left in her signature scents and the Portuguese collection too. So I would definitely check it out. And if you don't know her website, it's meltingmemories.ca. So definitely check it out. It's going to be a new vendor for me, so I'll definitely be having that video up as soon as I get my order in.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. This is my second time ordering from Veronica, and yeah, it looks like 4 of the Portugal collection items have sold out, but there's still some great ones to choose from. And for the other ones, I would have gotten all Portugal collection items, except I really wanted to try, and I've been wanting to try, the other 3 that I got. The Delicia, London Fog. I've been wanting to try that one for months, and it was always sold out every time I looked.
Yeah, me too. Like every time I went on her website just to check her out, I saw that one and I was like, oh man, it's sold out. But I mean, it sounds like I'm gonna love it because Earl Grey tea, lavender, vanilla, like that's just gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a pretty bedroom bar.
Yeah, I'm excited to try that one finally. And of course, almond croissant. I love bakery. I had to try that one.
Yeah, I totally, after I placed my order, I then saw that and I was like, is that a dupe for Scentsy's almond croissant?
I think Veronica can better answer that one, but I wanna say I heard her talk about it in a video before, and she said it wasn't a dupe, but it is similar in some ways. Like, I wanna say hers is focused more on the butter and the pastry, less on the cinnamon. I hope
Okay.
I'm right on that, but I actually just warmed almond croissant for the first time this past week.
Oh wow. I
Yeah,
have
it
like
was good.
5 bars of it.
Do you?
Yeah.
You like it?
Cheryl, I love it. My mom has it in her club for me because I have churro churro in my club for her. So every time her club and my club comes out, we just swap it.
That's a great way to do it. Okay, Veronica said that it's not a dupe, it doesn't have cinnamon.
Okay. All
So that's
right.
good. I'm actually excited about that because I wanted from Scentsys, I wanted it to be more almond and more pastry and butter, flaky crust, that flaky pastry and less cinnamon. So I'm really excited to try Veronica's.
Yeah, that's good, especially if you don't like cinnamon. That would be a good one to try if cinnamon is, too aggressive for you in wax. That's good. Cheryl actually had a question. She said, "Is her birch wax that you previously purchased strong or light?" I guess that would be for you, Amanda, because you've had her birch before. Oh, man, are you there?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I just heard a bunch of glitchy audio. I don't Can someone tell us in the chat if you can see and hear us, or
I
did
I
that
can
happen on
see
your
you
end, maybe,
moving
or
now.
okay,
I
did
can
it
see
just
you.
happen on my end?
Yeah, I mean, I could see myself move. It was like your video had froze, and then I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard a
All right.
part of you talking only a little bit. So you read
Okay.
Cheryl's question.
Yeah,
Um,
Cheryl had the question about the birch that you ordered previously from Veronica, if it was strong or light.
I thought it was pretty strong. Like, I would say maybe a medium. For kind of a buttercream vanilla scent. Sometimes vanilla can be sort of light, but this one I would say medium, bordering on strong. I did 2 cubes when I warmed it in my bedroom here. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Like, I seriously am obsessed with that scent. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's that buttercream and a little hint of that woodsiness, and it's just such a great, unique mix. And I seriously would warn that, like, if I had to narrow down a list of, like, just a few scents that I had to warm the rest of my life, that would be one of them for me. Good any day, anytime, any place. I love birch and buttercream. I'm so excited for you to try it, Amy.
I'm like wanting it like now. Like,
Yeah.
Veronica, can you just like send it on an airplane? Like, I'll pay the extra.
Yeah, so Cheryl, I highly recommend it if you're considering trying it. I think it's amazing, and I know it's been a very popular item since she's launched it. So, seem to be lots of other people besides me that love it. So if you do try, I'd love to hear what you think of it.
Yes, definitely. All right. Well, I guess we can move on to the other vendor that we ordered from. Lavender Speckles just had their latest pre-order yesterday. It actually closed out. I think she closed out like 2 hours after she had launched. It was really quick that she reached her volume.
Yeah, I think Second and Spruce closed early too.
Oh, Veronica said that on her website she does have a star rating, kind of like what Scentsy just started doing on their website. So we can let everybody know how it's going, like when we try out our scents and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's talking.
Thank you, Cheryl, for the update. I'm glad you can hear us.
All right, be quiet, okay?
Look on this is.
Okay, you do that. All right. Trying to do a live with a 3-year-old is awesome. Okay. So me and Amanda kind of have an idea of a future live that we're going to do with our Lavender and Speckle orders that we just got. She had previously purchased the favorite sampler, and then she reached out to me because she knew I was just starting my journey into vendor wax. So she wanted to see if we wanted to do a collab where we could do first sniffs live on the favorite sampler. So I hadn't gotten the favorite sampler. I just been doing very small orders with Beth. So this time, yesterday, I finally got the favorite sampler. And then we also picked out, individual scents that we wanted to get. So we plan on, once we get our orders from this May launch from Lavender and Speckles, we are going to do a live first sniff. So that will probably be our next live. We'll be doing that video.
I'm so excited for that. And Veronica did order the favorite sampler as well. So when we do that live, I think the turnaround time was it like 4 to 6 weeks or 5 weeks, something like that? So
I think 4 weeks.
Okay.
Weeks.
So probably sometime in June, all of us will have our items from Lavender and Speckles, and then we can do our first sniffs live. And I am so excited. That'll be fun. So Veronica just got the favorite sampler. I got, of course, I have mine already, but I did get some bags of goodies from them the other day. And I know you did too, Amy. Did you want to start with what you got?
Yeah. So I had a budget in mind, and then I totally went over my budget. And then I went back in and did the second order and had to combine the shipping. And yeah, so I definitely went over. But it's fine because I'm pretty much not going to be ordering any vendors in June or probably July because of other things that I got going on. So I was fine to go all in on this one. All right, so let me pull up the list. Here. I know, I can't wait to sniff it on camera too, Veronica. So I had on my channel a couple of people suggest to me Angry Sea. So I did pick that one up. That one has black amber, lavender, plum, sweet florals, ozone, vanilla, and amber. A lot of people mentioned it was really strong. And I think I was talking about, I forgot what video it was on, but they said that if I liked something, I would definitely like Angry Sea. So I picked that one up. Let's see. I also got Beach Bunny because I got a sample in my Gilmore Girls collection in the new olive oil wax that she's doing. I had that going today. I had to turn off all my warmers upstairs. I just put the sample in my bathroom that thing filled my whole upstairs level that I had to turn off all the warmers in all the other rooms. And it's still going. And I put it in like at 6:30 this morning. And that new olive oil wax formation that she have, it melts down faster, and I feel like it throws better, especially in the Scentsy warmers.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's good to know for next time, because I didn't get any
Yep.
of her olive oil formula. I'll have to try that next
No.
time. No, I got
Yeah,
all shapes and the 550.
I was gonna get the olive oil and the beach bunny just because I got the sample of it, but then I didn't click right, and then I was like in panic mode when I shouldn't have been in panic mode, because it's not like it's a Scentsy flash sale and I shouldn't be panicking and like throwing everything in the cart. Like I could have took my time, but I ended up just getting all the regular blends. So I'll get it next time in the new formation.
Well, so it'll be
All right.
interesting then to compare, since you warmed the scent with the olive oil wax.
Yeah, I was thinking that too after the fact.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it differs based on the wax base. Well,
ooh, Aubrey picked up the barbershop sampler.
yeah, the shaving cream sampler, and Cheryl's got the pine cone sampler. Yeah, figure out which warmer works best. That can be fun.
Yeah, I've noticed so far with melting her wax that my white ceramic Scentsy warmers work the best for throwing. I've tried it in a couple of my different element warmers, but I feel like if it's lower than a 9 wattage, it's not throwing. Like I can still smell it, like if I'm in like the same, like, I don't know, like 4-foot vicinity from the warmer, but I feel like my white 25-watt ceramic throw it the best, or if it's an element warmer with high wattage on it. So.
Yeah, I would say I guess I've been having pretty much the same situation, because the ones I've been using it in are, I think, 20 or 25 watt, but they are white ceramic. Oh,
yeah,
wait,
Aubrey agrees too.
No, my new ones actually, I've been using my pearlescent petals warmers lately. So those are obviously like glass and the the clay stuff, whatever that is. And it's been working pretty well on those too.
Yeah. I think my Amber Glow, I think, is like a 40 watt. So I might try using that one next time I pull out her wax to warm and see how much of a difference that is on throw versus a 25.
Yeah, I picked up in I picked up a clearance item a while back. One of those, I think it was called On the Seashore. What was it called? The green one. Do you know what I'm talking about? The green.
Yeah, that was the warmer of the month with Pacific Mist. It was, I think it was called On the Seashore.
Okay. Yeah, so I picked that up from clearance because it was half off and it was a 40 watt, and I don't have any 40 watts. So I haven't set it up yet, but I'm going to have to try it one of these days and see how it does.
Yeah, I'm going to try my Amber one next. But I did want to get some of those samplers, like the pine cone and the lavender one, but I just couldn't swing it budget-wise. So, especially where I had to get the favorite sampler to be able to, do our first sniff. So, all right. So I did Angry Sea Beach Bunny. And then the next one I got, because it was recommended to me by my subscribers, was Cotton Candy Laundry. I actually got a cotton candy scent. It says it's cotton candy, but the best, strongest laundry scent ever. So if it could outpower Clothesline, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I bet it'd be kind of got that sweet kind of edge to it. Someone in the comments said something about that one earlier. Who was it? Earl said Lavender Speckles Cotton Candy Laundry is amazing. So that's the one you got?
Yep, that's the one I got. Yep.
Awesome. Well, now I want to try it. I'm not using
I had quite a few.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I had quite a few people recommend that one, so I had to add it to the list. And then there was another one that they had recommended, but I saw that it was in the sampler, so I didn't bother getting it separately because I knew it was already going to be in the sampler pack. Let's see. I also ended up getting lavender pine cones. And I actually got the Palo Peppermint Pine Cones. Even though I said I wasn't going to get anything holiday, I had to try it. Because I feel like it's not going to read holiday. I don't think.
I can see that. I was really tempted by some of the pine cone scents too.
I did get I skipped over, I forgot, the brown sugar pecan cream cheese cinnamon buns. I did get that one. That was like the one bakery I actually got.
That sounded good.
Yeah. I ended up getting 8 total, so let me see here.
While you're looking at that, Veronica says element warmers with higher watt the best, and then the 25-watt light bulbs and higher. Yeah, I've definitely noticed that too. Like with my minis are just supporting characters for whatever I have going on in my 20, preferably 25 watts. And I have some element warmers, but I don't know what the wattage is on those right offhand.
Yeah, I know. That's one thing I wish that they would put like on the warmer of the month flyers is the wattage for like element warmers, so I don't have to reach out to customer support every time we get one.
Yeah, that would be very helpful because it does make it does kind of help guide decision making for which ones you want to get. Pearl says you will love cotton candy laundry, coastal pine cones. It sounds like she likes that
coastal pine cones. I got another bag of that one.
Of course, yeah. I was tempted by that one too because you've spoken so highly of it. Even though that's not normally like my preferred scent profile, it sounds really good.
It's so good. It's so fresh, and then you get the lemon, but it's not aggressive citrus. It's just so mellow and nice. And then it's like this fresh, green, woody. It's like year round you can warm that thing and you would never get sick of it. Like that's one I've absolutely fallen in love with her, and I will get it anytime that she offers it.
I'm gonna have to get that one of these days. April said I went crazy for the pine cone scents. April, did you get the sampler or did you just pick up a bunch of different ones? I'm curious. I was so tempted by those samplers. Like I wanted the pine cone sampler. Wasn't there a Palo Santo? And
yeah, there was a cotton candy sampler, a barbershop, a zucchini bread, the favorites, the roasted pine cones, and then the lavender.
Yeah, I really
but then in the lavender one, she there wasn't a pine cone lavender like in the samplers, but she offered that as like a individual scent to get. So
I didn't realize that wasn't in the sampler bag. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, looking at it right now, I'm looking at the list of them. I don't see it, but in the list of individual scents, it was there, but just not in the sampler. And then the other two that I grabbed, I did get the Vanilla Surf because I did want to try it because she did say she tried to dupe Vanilla Waves. So I did get it just to try it and see how close it is because I think that's pretty much everybody's Scentsy heartbreak at this point.
It is a good one, yeah. I'm curious how that performs for you. I wanted to get that one. It was just edged out by some of the other scents I got. And then, like I told you after the fact, I was like, oh, dang it. That was the Vanilla Waves dupe.
Yep.
Oh, well.
That was like on my radar. Like I kept telling myself as I was going through it. So my ADHD didn't like deter me the opposite way. I'm like, Vanilla Surf, Vanilla Surf, Vanilla Surf.
I mean, the name, like, duh, I should have realized, but I kept thinking Bonfire Beach, not Vanilla Waves. And I was like, well, I have Bonfire Beach. I'm trying to get scents that are a little different than what I already have.
Yeah. And then the last one I grabbed was the Sweet Lavender Citrus because I just had to try it. So.
Okay, good choices. And which were the two that you went back in for?
The one I went back in for was the brown sugar pecan cinnamon cream cheese buns. That's a mouthful of a name. And the Palo peppermint pine cones. Because when you had said 8, I was like, well, man, I gotta have 8 because then it'll be weird that she's sniffing 2 at the end and I'm not. So then I'm like, whatever. I'll just go and get 2 more.
So that's why you went back in. Oh, that's funny.
That, and, I think, what did I say I had originally on my list? Like 10 or 12 that day.
Yeah, I think so, something
There
like
was a
that.
lot.
Yeah, I had to really narrow it down. I was pleasantly surprised when because I had a limited budget between, wanting to purchase from Veronica and wanting to purchase from Beth, and it's basically evenly divided between the 2, so it worked out perfectly. I just squeaked in right at my budget, so
That's good. Cheryl says that her
are we
lilac is
frozen?
very nice and strong. Oh no, I think you are frozen, Amanda.
Mama.
Is it just Amanda that's frozen?
Mama.
Oh, I saw you blink. Can you hear me?
Mama.
Bear with us for a second. I think maybe we got internet connections.
I bet it's from that solar storm, the
Oh, I
northern
bet.
lights thing.
All right. I gotta change the TV station for the little one, but if you want to start saying what you grabbed.
Okay, sure. And actually here, I'll go through the comments real quick, catch up there. Um, yeah, Aubrey, I agree. We need to know what the wattage is on those elements. I've heard that they don't do that because they think customers are gonna get confused between the light bulb wattage versus the element wattage. But I don't know. I think our customers are smart enough to understand they're different and figure it out, and I think it'd be helpful for everyone. So hopefully they will start doing that. I think that would be very helpful. Um, Cheryl says lavender and speckles lilac is very nice and strong. That worked well in my main area, but I like florals. I've actually got lavender and speckles lilac. I think it's like lilac and their beach nights blend. I've got that going in the room right now. It's really nice. It's not as strong as some of her other scents, but I don't know if it's my warmer or the room or just that it's a softer scent because I've mostly been doing bakeries from her so far. But it is very pretty. I do like it a lot.
I'll probably put that on my list.
It's very pretty. Yeah. Um, April says I only got the souffles, but lots of scents. Yeah. I'm super curious about our olive oil formula. So am I now that we've been talking about that too. That was a really generous size sample too.
It
That little
was. I would
tub.
say that was like at least 3 Scentsy cubes worth in that sample cup. Like that
Yeah,
was
I
an
think
insane amount.
yeah, it looked pretty big. Did you warm the whole thing you said today?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Okay. Hey, it makes sense. I would too. Aubrey said she really wanted the favorite sampler, but yeah, saving money for that flash sale. I know we were talking about that as soon as Scentsy announced that Scentsy flash, I was like, no, like we're just about to buy these things, and now I'm gonna have to make really tough cuts, probably even more than I already did. So
Yep.
I mean, I'm kind of bummed this sale didn't go through, but I'm glad it got postponed to give us some time to save up again for that. I hope there'll
Definitely.
be some good ones in there. So the flash sale, yeah, the turtle warmer is cute. I froze. Okay, so I'm the one who keeps freezing. Okay. Must be the Northern Lights. I agree. It just keeps cutting out on my end for what it's worth. I just keep hearing Amy go, like it's just like I can see you, but your voice is cutting out and then mine goes blank. So hopefully that doesn't happen
Oh
again.
no.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So let me pull up here so I can remember everything I got from,
I bet you got a bunch of bakery.
of course. Yeah, of course I did. Had to. I did get a few other things too though. Let's see. Okay, so I did all the small shape bags, the ones that were
Yep.
550. Um so it's Parasoy and you get 6 little like bunch type shape things in there. I got from the Roadshow specials the Bless Your Heart, the one with the like macadamia nut and
Oh, yep.
that sounded so good. The Sugared Violet Beach Marshmallow, because I thought that sounded really good. I've not really tried a lot of sugared violet, so I wanted to see what that was like.
Yep.
I also got Angry Sea. It sound
Nice.
it sounded good, but, Yeah, and then you were talking about telling me that you were highly recommended for it, so that one sounds really interesting.
Yep.
Beach bunny, I got that one too. Lavender pine cones. So we did get a few of the same.
We did. Nice.
Yeah. Lilac woods and sweet cake, pistachio pretzel funnel cake, and strawberry musk and pine cones. So actually, I guess I didn't get that many bakery. Huh. They all kind of have sort of
Yeah.
a sweetness to the ones I picked pretty much, but
Right.
yeah, so that's what I got. I'm so excited. I thought I was gonna have to choose between the 2 pine cone scents, but I was able to get
Yep.
both.
Nice.
Mm. Yeah. Put on
Well,
a
we
jacket.
looks like we got a good variety.
Yeah. I think it's interesting that we do have some different ones, but we do have, some crossover in what we got, so that's fun.
Yes.
Put a
Yep.
jacket on? I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Aubrey, can you explain? I think if it's that might have just gone over it probably just went over my head. I usually don't get
Went
I
over
don't get
my
it. Tell
head,
me what
but
that
I'm
means.
not all there tonight anyway, so. Oh man. So yeah, so I think if I go back up here, yep, she said 5 weeks for the turnaround time. So it will be about 5 weeks, probably 6 with the shipping. Because with me in Maine, it always seems to take forever to get to me. And that doesn't matter what vendor I buy it from, Scentsy or whatever. It always seems like it takes a
Mm.
full week. Oh, because you could have kept freezing. I'm such an idiot. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, I
Um,
just got that. As soon as she said, I'm like, "Oh, duh. Okay."
yep.
That was a good one,
Yep.
Aubrey, thank you.
Maybe I
I had
should go
I had
back to being a blonde.
I had a drink in my
Uh,
mouth, so I'm glad I didn't spit my drink out. I'm still swallowing.
yeah, so once we get those in, we'll be doing another live, doing first sniffs with us and Veronica because she did get the favorite sampler. So that will be fun.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not gonna go because I know Beth does like monthly pre-orders. I'm probably not gonna go in again until like a couple months just because there's other stuff that I gotta budget my money for.
Same here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get someone to
So
bring back my bars, but other than that, I'm gonna have to
yeah.
pause on my purchases until probably July or August.
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of Scentsy, I am kind of glad that flash sale did get postponed, but man, oh man, in my directors group, there are some people that were pissed. They were so mad. And the only thing I wasn't mad about the flash sale because it's happened before. I mean, they've had flash sales since as far as back as I can remember. And before we had the queue system, Lisa Roberry was right. Like the whole website would just crash down and like you wouldn't be able to get back in for like hours. But it seems like it just happens because we're all promoting it. And with like any limited time collection, you can choose to promote it or choose not to promote it. Um, but I'm glad it got postponed though, because now it gives us a chance to save money. Because I'm hoping, and I don't have any inside information, but I'm hoping that it's an epic one like we had 2 years ago when they had the $2 cleaning products and like the 90-cent scent circles and the $1.80 bars. Like I'm hoping it's that type of flash sale, especially when it's been since January when we had our last one. And in that January sale, they didn't have much from the harvest collection or the holiday collection or anything like that. So they got to unload those products. So it has to be in here. It has to be.
Yeah, I'm hoping for some good wax bars. That's what I'm mostly looking forward to getting.
Yeah.
I've got enough warmers.
I made a rule for myself. I'm not going to buy anything from the flash sale. I definitely have things that like my local customers, the ones that are like super loyal to me that order almost every month, family, friends, that type of thing. They've got a list of things that they're looking out for, but with a price range for it. So a lot of them work. So they can't just get on at 3 p.m., my time and sit there and wait. in the queue system. So what I'll do is if I see it, I'll grab it. And then they just, Facebook pay me or whatever. But I only do that for people that I know, and I know they're not going to, scam me or whatever. But my rule is, if anything Jade and Jasmine, white tea and cactus, or Persian lime and sandalwood is in that sale, I'm grabbing it. I don't care what the price point is. Like, those 3 scents I need a stock of, like, immediately, because I'm all out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to catch a few scents that I've heard a lot about, but haven't had a chance to try, like Blue Coconut Beach, Ocean Air and Coconut Water. I would get Vanilla Waves if it popped up. That one, I really did like that a lot. Um, I don't know. I'm sure they'll surprise us with some good stuff in there.
I'm hoping that they don't do wax bar bundles. I'm hoping that they let us buy them individually, because even though I do like the bundles, like that one that we had, the Bake That bundle, the one that April got like 30 of because it had like sweet plum pastry and brownie batter and all that. That was a good bundle because it was 4 bars for $20 and they were all like knockout performer bakery bars. But lately, like the ones like I was a sucker and I did the mystery bundle last time. And I think out of that 10 bar mystery thing, there was like 2 cents that I liked. And the other 8 I just resold to customers that I knew liked those scents. So sometimes it's not worth the mystery, the bundled wax. Like, I'd rather just have them all line it up and then I can just pick and choose.
Yeah, I liked it that one. I don't think I ordered from that one sale, but where they let you build a bundle from the
Yeah,
clearance.
that was a really
That
good
was cool.
idea.
Yeah, I wish they
Yep.
would do that again because, yeah, I'm with you. Like when the last one, I got that fall pumpkin forever or whatever bundle because there were like 3 or 4 cents I really wanted, and the others I was just like, "Eh, whatever. It's worth it. Maybe I'll like them, maybe not." But at least I
Yeah.
get to try. Like warm pumpkin drizzle, vanilla waves was in there, almond croissant. And that one, like
Yeah.
toasted coconut amaretto or something that seemed to be like no one knew where that came from.
No,
You know,
I don't even know where
and you're
it
the
came from.
historian, so
I
you don't
know.
know
Like,
you
I
don't
was
know
trying.
either?
No, I couldn't find. I wonder if I can find it now, because I remember I tried to look it up and I couldn't find anything on it.
That is so interesting. I did like the way it smelled on cold. I haven't warmed it yet. I'm gonna wait, I think,
Oh,
till the
I
fall.
found it.
Oh, good.
So that website that one of those SSDs, I think it's called Incandescent Wax Melts. She's like a superstar director, but she like posts like everything on that website like super early. So if I go on there, it looks like it was a fall and winter 2017 new release.
Oh, okay.
But I think it might have just have been a one catalog wonder, because I don't ever remember it, like,
Okay.
ever.
I wonder if they're kinda testing it out to see if it's gonna make a comeback or if they just were trying to get rid of it. I don't remember
So,
if it had
here's
I
m
don't think it was, flat bottom though.
No.
So, well, anyway,
Yeah. I feel like sometimes
understandable.
the bars that we see pop up, like, in flash sales or even clearance, like, when they do the monthly changeover, you know how they'll, update clearance. I think a lot of times those bars that pop up, like, randomly are from them overpouring, like, club orders. Because you gotta think, like, if someone has Blueberry Rush in their club, they've gotta probably make a specific amount of wax, to do those club orders. Like, they just don't make wax for, like, 5 bars, you know? So they probably have leftover ones that they can't do anything with, and then they just throw them in a flash sale.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially if someone cancels their club or deletes an item and they've kind of prepared for what is currently, in people's
Right, and
club.
I think that's why sometimes we'll get bars with, like, older packaging on it, or sometimes we'll get flat bottoms, because that's happened to me before. I've gotten a club order, and I've gotten a flat bottom of, like, cherry almond pie out of my mom's club, and I'm like, "Wait, why does it have a flat bottom on it?" So, yeah, Aubrey said she would love to see washer whiffs and cleaning products. Yeah, me too.
I have actually never tried the laundry products, basically because I put my budget towards the wax, but I really would like to try it. So I would love to see some washer whiffs in there too, because I would definitely, if it was a good scent and it was a good price, I would pick one up to try it. Didn't you say in a video you did recently, Amy, that you think the washer whiffs are the best
The
of the
washer
bunch?
whiffs are the best in the product line. Like, if you're gonna spend your money on Scentsy laundry, spend it on the washer whiffs, because the washer whiffs or the Scentsy Fresh, because the Scentsy Fresh, I use it all the time, and because I spray my curtains with it, the rugs, the couch, the bedding, like when I change the sheets and everything, and it does last. Like, especially when I use lavender cotton, I swear to God, like 5 days after I've sprayed that, I can still smell it on the sheets. But the washer whiffs seem to do what they're supposed to do by leaving the Scentsy fragrance behind. And all the other laundry products, they kind of just do their functional purpose. But it's like, I'm not going to spend, $20 on this thing of laundry liquid when I have 7 people in my household. Like, it's not economically like right for me. So I just get whatever cheap things on sale at Walgreens, and then I get my washer whiffs and just use them that way.
That makes sense. That's probably what I would do too, because those little scent boosters do help, and it is nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Aubrey said all you need is washer whiffs. Yeah. I agree. And I honestly think we might, if we do see any washer whiffs, I think it might be those bring back my washer whiffs from fall. Cause I don't think that limited time offering did very well in sales. Like, none of it sold out, and they were like available for like months. And then they, took away the collection after it had been, up for a while. So I'm thinking those might be on there.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
can't remember. I think it was Shimmer, Ocean. What was the other one? Coconut Cotton? Was that the other one? I can't remember.
So. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. So, yeah, it will be interesting to see. But I'm just hoping that they fix whatever technical problems that they had. I tried to go on Region 2 because their sale was still on. And I was trying to go on there to see, like, if there was anything that looked identical, but there wasn't. Their scents are like all different, and they even had like fall scents. Like, they had like Fairy Tale Pumpkin, and they had like Bright Side of Life in there. And I'm like, okay, maybe they're like off a season. So I'm like, I'm not gonna go by that. I'm just gonna wait.
Interesting. It never even occurred to me to try to go to the Region 2 site. That's
Oh, I do all the
interesting.
time, because then I get
Oh,
jealous of what they have. Region 2 has Blue Coconut Beach, has Aloha Orchid, they have Be Fabulous, they have all of my scents, White Tea and Cactus, Jade and Jasmine, everything that I want my club, Region 2 has. I just need to find somebody in the UK that will do a swap with me so I can get my crap back.
that's a good idea. I think there is, I follow him. I cannot think of his name right now, but there is a guy on YouTube in the UK.
Yeah.
His name might be like James or Lee. I'll have to look it up and let you know, but maybe you could make a buddy system with him and you guys can swap American for European bars.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Because that's why I thought they were all coming back, because I saw it in Region 3. And I was like, oh, nice. I can take that out of my club because Region 2 has it. And then we got our catalog for spring and summer. And I'm like, okay, that didn't come back.
So how do you go to their website to check out what they have?
So
Is it just a different extension on the end?
No, so what I do is I just go to Scentsy.com, right? And then when you go up to choose a consultant on that left top corner, if you click that, and the country's already defaulted to USA, but you can change that.
So it's just that simple. Okay.
Yep. And then you just hit search, and then you just pick whatever consultant pops up, and then a little box will pop up to verify that you're in that country, and you just click yes, and then you can actually see all of it.
Wow. Does it let you purchase, or is it just
No,
a viewing?
doesn't let you purchase. It just lets you, look at it.
That's cool though. Just to be able to see what they have. Thank you for
Yeah.
that tip. I'm gonna start doing that.
And I actually have an idea, and I don't know if it's something that the viewers want to see on my channel, but I think I like the criteria thing that they've changed on Bring Back My Bar because it is letting those older scents, the least popular ones, come back for us newbies, to try and things like that. So I do like that criteria, but I feel like they should start from like catalog 1 and be like, okay, here's 10 cents from catalog 1 we're bringing back for Bring Back My Bar. So I found all the old catalogs. I have all the way up until 2006. So I was thinking
Ooh.
about doing a series where I pull up the catalog and we can go through it and see what scents they had, what products they used to have. That way we can see, if these are scents we want to vote back, products because you can put stuff in that idea share. I don't know how often they check it, but it seems like some things that get posted there do end up happening. So I don't know if
I
it would be a
love
good
that.
idea of a video. Because honestly, I don't
Yeah.
have a lot of hauls to like share like other YouTubers. Like I don't buy a lot of wax, especially Scentsy, even though I'm a consultant. I don't. I just wait until I get my commission pay and I'm like, all right, what things do I want to buy? But I thought it'd be kind of cool just to go through all those catalogs again. Oh, I think Amanda froze again. Let's see. Aubrey, I actually did a deep dive on Google, and that's how I found them. There's a couple of websites. There's one I think that's called like Scribed.
Yeah.
I think it's
Sorry, I was having connectivity issues again, so I only got, like, part of what you said.
oh no. That's all right.
But I think so feel free to say it again if I might have
No, I
missed
was
something,
just
but
saying that I
I think
think
that sounds
that
like a
that
great idea. I would definitely watch that, and I think it's perfectly suited for you being the kind of Scentsy historian. I would love to go through what Oh, no, are we lost again?
I can hear you. Your just face is still frozen.
Oh,
Oh, now you're
great. I hope
blinking.
it's in a very flatter I'm sure it looks super flattering.
Actually, it has been flattering. It has not been like a weird one where you have like half your eyeball open or anything like that. So we're good.
Okay, awesome. Okay,
Yep.
so are
But
we
if people want me to do it, I'll totally start doing it because like I said, I found all the way up into 2006 and I was answering Aubrey's question on how I found it. I just did a deep dive and kind of like I did a deep it's kind of similar to how I got all that info on the last Bring Back My Bar video I did where I told about the history of each scent. I went and found this website. There's actually a couple of them where people can like upload like PDFs. So there's like books and magazines and stuff. And there was Scentsy catalogs on these websites. I think one of them was called Scribed and another one was called like Flippo or something. And I found them all. And Pinterest even has some too. Like people have just uploaded the catalog.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is a really good idea. One, for them to do a bring back my bar that way, to, like,
Yeah.
choose from that catalog and just go through one by one. I think that'd be really cool. Um,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do that since they kinda already have a system that they're using, but I love your idea of doing that, of doing a video where you go through from the very beginning, work your way through, and yeah, I think that'd be
Yeah.
super interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking about it because I'm like, I gotta figure out some other content and things like that because I don't have a lot of hauls. So, but the Scentsy also used to have a whole bunch of other products that I think they should bring back. Like they used to have a hand sanitizer that was a foaming hand sanitizer.
That would be
And
awesome.
it was the best thing ever. I remember I was pregnant with my first son and I got it in coconut lemongrass and I think it came in Just Breathe too. And I remember I was just using it like the entire time, like that whole pregnancy. Like I'd be at my cubicle at my telemarketing job and I just like pump it and it was like the best thing. It was so awesome. Why did they didn't bring it back for COVID? I have no idea. Probably because it doesn't kill bacteria like the Scentsy swipes or whatever. But
Oh. Yeah, I wondered about that too, because if they offered a hand sanitizer and it was, it smells good, obviously, because it's Scentsy, but if it works well and it doesn't leave a weird, gross texture like some of them do, yeah, I would
Mm-hmm.
love that because it's hard to find a good sanitizer that smells really good and works well.
Yeah.
That would be a good
Yep.
one to bring back. I would put that in my car for sure. Keep it handy at all times.
Yep. And I think they need to bring back dish soap. That's the other thing we need to bring back is the dish soap. That was just stupid on them to get rid of that.
I've heard a lot of people say they like the dish soap, but I've never used it.
It is really good. It is really good. It suds really, really well. It actually even gets like stubborn stains out. Like I found that using the Scentsy dish soap over my Dawn got rid of the pasta stains on like my Tupperware quicker than Dawn dish soap. And a little bit went a long way. So I really liked it.
Yeah, those both sound like good ones to bring back.
Yep. But other than that, so Scentsy, so we got Bring Back My Bar coming up. We'll be able to get it as consultants sometime in June. I think usually it's June 1st that they'll be able to let us buy the sampler on it. And then the summer collection is dropping on June 1st, which pretty much all my commission this month is going towards that because I think I'm going to love all 5 scents, to be honest. I really do think I'm going to like all 5.
Yeah, they all sound really good. Do you have the scent notes or the list in front of you?
Yeah, I can pull it up real quick. Yeah, and I did find out, so the Whiff Box for this month does have a few products in it that are exclusive. They've got the one product, the body wipes, that's going to be in the summer collection, but they have a body cream in one of the summer scents, but we're not going to be able to purchase it in body cream once the summer collection comes out, which kind of sucks because body cream is a retired product. I was kind of hoping that they would have put it in the summer collection, but they didn't.
I wonder if they'll make that one of those Scentsy Club exclusive offers.
Oh, yeah. They haven't
Like
changed those either in a while.
I
Sorry,
noticed.
my
I always,
eyeglass was like sticking.
yeah, I always check that to see if there's anything new but it seems like it's a lot of Scentsy buddies right now and other things that I'm not super keen on.
Yeah. Sorry about that loud crash. That was the cats. It's like a hot mess at my house tonight. I'm telling you. This is what happens when hubby decides that he's going to go on the bike ride with his biker club. Because he hadn't gone on the past 2. And then he decided to go on this one. And then the guys decided to stop at Speedway 95 to check out car races after their ride. So I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm trying to do this live with all the kids by myself. This is going to be great.
Yeah, definitely makes it harder.
Yeah. All right. So there's 5 scents coming to the summer collection, which we already knew key lime and grapefruit was going to be in there. That one, I like it. I feel like pineapple dragon fruit is much stronger. It's similar, but it's stronger. And it's like it's like if you like cocoa lime and you liked pineapple dragon fruit, you're gonna like key lime and grapefruit, but it's not as strong as pineapple dragon fruit is. Oh, I'm sorry, Aubrey. She said she's gonna be up till 3 a.m. looking for the old catalogs. Oh no.
Do you have links
I'm sorry.
Do you have links to the old catalogs or did you just save them as PDFs?
No, actually, I didn't even save them as PDFs. I just kind of wrote down what website. So I could probably find the info and do like a community post. That way people can check them out, while I'm doing the video or whatever.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I would go look at those too.
Yeah, I'll make a note. So I'll do a community post probably sometime this week. I got a work event on Monday and Tuesday, but probably like later on next week I'll do it and I'll put where you can find each one. Let's see. Pink pineapple and sugar. This is the only one from the Scentsy summer collection that I'm weary about because of the freaking papaya in here. Because it's pink pineapple, papaya and crystallized sugar. And for some reason with me and my nose, papaya smells like vomited alcohol drinks. And I don't know why. That scent beach that was in the Bring Back My Bar, it literally smelled like someone was drunk at 3 a.m. on the beach and threw up their pina colada. Like, I just could not deal with that scent. So I'm hoping that it's not that way, but I don't know.
Oh man, I think I have an old bar of beach from my sister that I've been wanting to try. It's gonna be hard to erase that image from my mind as I'm warming it though.
I know. And I'm the only one, like, if you go back and watch all of the rest of our videos on that Bring Back My Bar round, I was the only one that had that reaction. So I think it's just my nose with whatever papaya oil Scentsy uses. So I don't know. What's the other one? Sunset Sky and Strawberry. It's hit or miss because I don't know what strawberry oil they're using because it just says vibrant strawberry and white woods. So is it like the strawberry oil from Strawberry Rose, or is it a waxy strawberry that we've been seeing lately, like in Strawberry Bliss and Strawberry Sweetie and all those other ones?
Yeah, I hope it's the first one. I like that.
I'm hoping
much better.
Yeah, that's besides Coastal Strawberry, Strawberry Rose is like the only other strawberry scent by Scentsy that I would spend $6 on. Let's see. Tropical Coconut Nectar. This is another one. I want to like it, but it's got peach nectar and pineapple. And we know what pineapple does for me sometimes. So it's like, I don't know. And is it going to be better than ocean air coconut water?
Is it similar? Does it have similar scent notes?
Just a coconut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ocean air coconut water is more of like ozone and aquatic, and then it's got like the coconut in there. I actually have it in my warmers today. So I don't know. We'll see on that one, but they all sound good. And then the last one is what I think I'm gonna like the most: the water lily and bergamot, because it has white musk in it, and I'm a sucker for musk. So. And that's what's going to be available in the laundry. So it's going to be a good collection. The summer collection usually is. I feel like Harvest collection and summer collection are like the two that I love the most out of Scentsy all year round.
I loved last year's Harvest collection, and that was my first one that I've experienced, so I can't speak to previous, but I literally liked every single bar in last year's Harvest collection. I clubbed them all. Wait, at least 4 of them. I clubbed at least 4. I think actually all of them.
I only clubbed 1. I clubbed Cashmere Leaves.
Okay.
Only because White Pumpkin and Driftwood, I could not get it to work in my house. Could not. And it's such a lovely scent. I just couldn't get it to work.
Yeah, which is so crazy because I love that one, and it is so strong for me. Oh, I love that one. But Cashmere Leaves, White Pumpkin, Driftwood, Fall into Love, Forever Fall. Oh, was it Dutch Apple Bread?
Yeah, Dutch Apple Bread. Yeah,
that's the one I didn't club. But the other 4.
No, that was too light of a bar, in my opinion.
It kind of to me, and my sister said the same thing. It kind of smelled more like apple cider. Like we didn't really get a bread from it. So it was nice.
That's what I got too. It smelled like you were stewing apples like on the stovetop to make like homemade applesauce. That's what it smelled like.
Yeah. So it was nice, but I like cider mill better. So that's the one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
So that's what's coming up for June. And then obviously we've got the Father's Day collection that's out. Star Wars is out. The Black Raspberry Vanilla Scentspirations will be out on Monday. The Puerto Rico bar will be out later this month, but you can get early access for it. And on one of my videos, I think it was one of the hack ones that I did, I forgot who it was. It might have been Aubrey or it might have been Ashley. I can't remember who it was, but someone told me that there's a hack for consultants only. You know how they say we only have like a limited of 2 for like an early access bundle. Apparently there's a hack that if you buy 2 in one order, you can go back in on another order and get 2 more. Like it doesn't recognize that you already bought out your 2.
Interesting. Huh.
I did it with the Puerto Rico bar. So I have 3 of those coming.
Oh, really? Okay, so it worked.
It worked. It worked.
Wow.
So my summer bars are supposed to be here on Monday. So if I end up liking them all, I'm going to go back in and get 2 more, and I'll do a video to show you guys the hack. Because it worked for the Puerto Rico bar. Because I knew I was going to like that one because it's white florals, orange, and coconut palm. So I knew I was going to like it.
Yeah, that one sounds really good. And I don't have any Puerto Rican heritage, but I think that is a really good looking warmer. Like that is
It
is really beautiful. I think that's a really nice warmer. If I was Puerto Rican, I would get it.
Yeah, I mean, Scentsy has done quite a lot of patriotic like warmers and things like that. So it was nice for them to do one that wasn't, Canada or USA. So that was pretty nice. And then we're getting a version of that for June's warmer of the month. It looks identical to the letterboard warmer that we currently have in the catalog, but it's like Joanna Gaines style, like farm, like wood, and it's got the flag and everything on it.
Yeah. I figure that one will be popular. I'm not getting it. Yeah, I figure a lot of people
usually are. Yeah, they usually are. Like that Liberty camper warmer, I think we had not last year, but the year before it was a warmer of the month. It sold out within like a day.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
Those usually sell, but yeah, so Scentsy, I guess there's quite a bit with the limited time offerings. So I don't even know how I keep track of them at this point, but
there are a lot. There's so many.
There's so much. And I mean, who knows what they're going to have for June. They won't have that until the end of the month live that they'll show us it. But I'm excited for bringing back my bar because there's quite a few in there that I'm clubbing and putting in my club, which means I've got to make cuts to make room for them, which sucks.
Yeah. That's the only bad thing I think about all these limited time offers. Well, there's a couple. One that they're released like separately. So if you want to get them, you have to pay shipping every time you place an order or wait. The other thing is just that there's so many, and if you don't have the budget for it to keep up with it, you have to just put in your club and try it later, or just miss out and never know if you lost something you might have loved. Because that's what I've been doing with my club. Everything I've wanted to try since basically, I don't know, January, I've just been thrown into my club, and eventually I'll get it. But right now, my club's out of control. I pushed it out till August, by the way.
Yep.
It was supposed to be May, but I used your hack and I got it pushed to August. So I bought myself some more time. But like
honestly, you could keep doing it.
I'm gonna have to, because there's like 150 items in there between the stuff I love and want and all the stuff I haven't had a chance to try yet. So I mean, those are gonna be the first to go. But it's a shame that you maybe miss something that you would have loved if you just got a chance to try it. So
right, exactly.
That's the only downside, I think, to all these LTOs. There's just so many options, and
there's so many, and it's like I almost think they keep doing the limited time offerings just to keep club subscribers, because that's the only way you're going to be able to try it on a realistic schedule, is throwing it in a club and trying it when you can afford to have your club process. Because mine right now is pushed out till August. I got it in February. It's pushed out till August. And I was just telling you the other day, I separated out all my spring and summer and fall and winter bars. I have 90 fall winter bars. I don't need that club to come out in August. So I'm probably going to skip it again another 3 months. Because I'm not going to need it. Yeah, and honestly, everything that's in there, I have a bar of. So even if I needed to warm it to see if it is still club worthy, I have a bar of it that I can, like, I don't need to have my club, you know, to do that.
Yeah, I do really wish they would offer more options with the club, like every 4 months, every 6 months, once a year, because that'd be perfect for those type of bars. That's what I would do with
Mhm.
it. I would put all those seasonal bars. I only want, I'd have one for spring and summer, one for fall, winter, and then one for the ones I want on the regular. So
Yep.
maybe they'll get around to doing something like that eventually. But
Yeah, that would be good. Because there are some bars that you only warm like one bar a year. Like for me, Ghostly Greetings, I only warm that bar on Halloween. That's the only time I warm that bar is on Halloween. My mom loves the bar. She warms like it almost once a month. So she's got it in her club. So I'm like, well, crap, I don't even have to club it. I'll just get one of hers and, you know, I'll be good for the year. But
yeah, it's nice when you have someone you can swap club items with.
yeah, well, I've been getting her to pare down on hers because her clubs are insane. And actually, she left one here for me to do a video on since I don't have club orders come out. She's now starting to let her clubs come out once every month because she is at the point where she doesn't have the bars at home in her stash to warm to see if she still likes them. And then she also threw in stuff that she never tried. So she's like, well, here, just do a video and just say it's your, you know, it's my club. And I'm like, well, yeah. I said, they'll probably like that because she's got all kinds of bars that I don't like at all. So it'd be interesting to see. And then for me to smell them again, because lately I've been finding that scents that I totally dogged like last year, I'm now warming and I'm like, well, that didn't smell like that last year.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you have to make tough cuts sometimes, and then later on you end up regretting it because you get a stockpile or it changes, and then you lose it, and it's just gone. But if you could put in a once a year club, it's safe. If you
Exactly.
change your
Good night,
mind.
Aubrey.
Good night, Aubrey. Cereal's
Yep.
not an option.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Cereal sometimes it's an option.
Mm.
Sometimes.
I've been there, done that, but yeah, it's
Exactly.
not my preferred dinner.
So so I'm trying to think. So I know because that's the only thing I had to talk about was for Scentsy was just like the summer collection, bring back my bar. Now that I've done Lavender Speckles a couple of times and I just ordered from Veronica for Melting Memories, I'm trying to decide come August when I am ready to do another vendor order. Like,
Mhm.
which vendor should I do?
Do you want me to tell you what I wanna do?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I just opened a bunch of tabs, and I have a separate tab group for all the vendors I still need to try. So there's
Yep.
so many vendors, so much wax, so little money. But I think who I wanna try next are I think my top 3 here are Sweet Tooth Scents, Anya's, is it CQ Handcrafted Melts? I think is the name of her company. You know what I'm
I
talking
don't
about?
know. I know
Okay,
what you're talking about. I just can't remember what the name of her
I think
stuff
that's
is.
yeah, I think it's CQ Handcrafted Melt. So I wanna try Anya's company, and Knoll's Farm because 'cause I've heard really good
Yeah.
things, and they're the only one from the roadshow I haven't ordered from yet. So those are the 3 I'm wanting to do next. Do you have any ones that you've been, like, dying to try?
Well, Steph from Steph the Scented Gemini did send me quite a bit of different samples from vendors. So I've tried a couple of Second and Spruce, and I did like the few that she had gifted me. Um, and then I really liked Teddy B's Sugared Chestnut Apple Butter or something. Oh, I forgot what it's actually named, but that one blew me like couldn't believe how good that one was. But I've heard good things about Noel's Farm. I just don't like strawberry pound cake. And I know his strawberry pound cake is really good. So I just don't know what I would order from him.
Does did you try did you get some of that in a friend mail or something, or you just heard about it?
No, I just don't like strawberry pound cake at all.
Oh, okay. Does he use a lot of it or
Yeah.
something?
I think he's got it. Well, I know a lot of the vendors use a lot of strawberry pound cake in a lot of their blends.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. It seems
Yeah.
to be pretty popular.
Yeah. There was one, and I can't remember who it was. I'll have to go back on my video because it was in that vendor empties that I did. But it was like a strawberry pound cake with like lemon, like really, really strong lemon. That one was really good, but I think it's because the lemon was really strong and aggressive in it. So it kind of like outshined the strawberry. Because strawberry, it is hit or miss for me. Like I like earthy strawberry. Like coastal strawberry, I really like from Scentsy, and strawberry rose. But those aren't like fruity bakery, strawberry.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll have to take
Yeah.
another look at his offerings. Like I've looked at the website.
Yeah.
I was this close to getting in on that Taylor Swift pre-order they did back in April, I think. But
Yep.
it closed like I think a day before I even knew about it.
Aw.
So I was like, "Oh, these sound so good," but
Yep.
they're gone.
Yep.
And I've looked at the kind of current offerings they have, but they sell out really fast
Oh wow.
when they do have like just stuff in their website. It's just like I think there were 3 things that were available, and I just kind of figured I would rather wait and get a slightly larger order when I do, not just get like the
Yeah.
3 cents that are left. So I'll have to
Yeah, the
take
way
another look
that
at it.
some people talk about those ready to ship sales, it seems like it's like as panicky as a Scentsy flash sale. Like stuff flies out of your cart and everything.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've heard too, and that seemed to be what happened with L3 when I ordered from them. They when that sale opens, like, that stuff goes quick. I had a few things disappear because I couldn't make up my mind, and I was still
Aw.
looking, and a few things disappeared, so
Yeah.
what can you do?
That happens to me all the time with Scentsy flash sales. But I've tricked myself that when the page loads, I go and sort it by Z to A because I'm always on the lookout for white tea and cactus. So I figure if I start from the bottom of the alphabet, I'll see it first versus trying to. And for me, I have to scroll down. Like, I can't just be like, oh, quickly, quickly, quickly add to cart and then go back and look. Like, I can't do that. Like, I actually have to sit there and sift through it all. And then I always end up losing stuff.
Oh, that's a bummer. I don't think I've
Yeah,
actually ever lost anything in the Scentsy, flash sales, but I've only done a couple. The one I was
I
afraid of
did.
losing, though, was the most. Yeah, I've heard that happens a lot, but I can't think. Oh, wait, no, it has, but it wasn't anything that was, like, earth-shattering to me, so I think that's why it's not memorable, but the one I was afraid I was gonna lose was when they did the maraschino sugar cookie bricks.
Oh, yeah.
When those popped up, I was like, because 'cause I've been dying to try that one, and I put in 2 bricks, just never having tried it, but just pretty sure I would love it, just in case I
Yeah.
got 2, and, oh, I'd love it. I'm glad I was able to get those 2, because that's what I was
Yeah.
afraid was gonna disappear.
Yeah, bricks go
Well,
pretty quick, especially that one. Like, everybody seems to like maraschino sugar cookie.
I know, I really wish they would do something that's, I think, another strong, like, bring it back contender, especially in the bakery
Yeah.
category. I know a lot of bakery lovers talk about how frustrating it is that they have these great scents that they just give the
Mhm.
axe, and then everyone's just begging for them to come back. I don't know why when people are begging
That's
for it, they
right.
don't bring it back. I wish they would.
Right. And I think that's another thing like Scentsy should consider doing. Like, if they are gonna keep on with these limited time offerings because it's their bread and butter, then that's fine. But do you need all brand new scents every single collection? Like, give us a couple old ones
Mhm.
and then give us like a couple new that you want to remake. Because they've done it before. I mean, they do it with Scents of the Season. So usually 2 of those 5 scents are usually, retired ones, and then they make 3 new ones. They did it with the Father's collection a couple different times. I remember when I rejoined that Father's Day collection that year, we had like 5 scents. So the new one was sandalwood tangerine. And then they brought back 4 older masculine scents: My Dear Watson, Business Casual, Route 66, and Simply Irresistible. So those were really good collections because you got a mix of like returning and new.
I love that idea. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
nice. Like, especially since I see what I've missed in the past from other bring back my bars, like, they're in my again, my sister has been a consultant for a few years now, so she has a collection, and she's been kind
Hmm.
enough to share it with me. So I have all these old bars. Some I've tried, some I haven't, but it's like I've got Thunderstorm. Southern Evening. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
And they smell so freaking good on cold that it's like I almost don't want to warm them because I know
Mm-hmm.
if I fall in love with them, that's it. I guess better
Yeah.
to have loved and lost, but still, I'm holding on to them because I think I'm gonna love them, and I can't get any more unless she has some more in her stash that she's willing to part with, or I
Well,
buy on
I
the
have
black
Southern.
market. But
Yeah, I was gonna say Scentsy Black Market. I have Southern Evening clubbed. So if you ever get to the point where you do fall in love with it, I always have a good stash of it. Thunderstorm, I don't though. I was stupid and kicked it out of my club in favor of Southern Evening, and I should have just kept both. And now I only have one bar of Thunderstorm,
so
which
you
I
love
have
that
to
one?
warm. I love that one. It's so earthy. You can smell the dirt. You can smell the rain. You can feel the heaviness of the flowers, and it's gorgeous. I love that scent.
That sounds
It's perfect for
fantastic.
summer nights.
Yeah, I almost warmed it today actually, but because we were gonna talk about lavender and speckles, I was like, I'll throw in that lilac one I've been meaning to warm.
Yep.
But next time it rains, I'm putting in thunderstorm.
Yeah. Next time it rains, put in that one. But good thing with Southern Evening, before they put that new Bring Back My Bar criteria on the thing, it was brought back quite a couple of times after it retired. So it is popular enough where it would get voted back. It's gonna be a while because it was a Bring Back My Bar winner 2 years ago. So it's got a few more years before it will be eligible if they keep that 5 year, past winner thing on the eligibility list or whatever they want to call it. But I hate that they don't have the limited time collections offered other than Disney. Like, I
Yeah,
think that sucks because there's so many scents that they're missing out on.
that would be nice.
Yeah.
So something you just okay, so I just had an idea when you were talking about that. Um, I think they should do a bring back my bar with different rules for club members only. So
Oh,
that
that'd be
way,
cool.
yeah, that way we could have options like Southern Evening, Thunderstorm, I think Quiet Grove. I think it was some sort of a nature
Oh,
collection they
yeah.
did that I
Quiet
missed.
Grove. I
Yeah,
remember that one.
that's another one
So
that I'm like, I don't wanna warm it because it smells so good, and this is it, only a couple cubes. So, yeah, I think they should do a bring back my bar for just club members
they
with
actually
these.
did that.
Oh, they did?
So in January of 22, when I rejoined that Bring Back My Bar, they had the list of 25 cents or whatever. But then there was bonus bars. There was 10 bonus bars that you could add to Scentsy Club only if you had a Scentsy Club. So you couldn't buy them on the regular website under the Bring Back My Bar collection, but you could put them in your Scentsy Club. So they have done that, but that was the last time they did it.
Was it the only time they've done it that you know of, or just the last? Like, they just stopped doing it after?
That's the only time that I know of recent in the past 2 years that they did it. I don't know if they did it
Yeah.
prior to that January of 2022, but like I just pulled it up. So um they had Aussie Plum, Bora Bora Blossom, Caramel Pear Crisp, Hendrix, My Home, Oats and Honey, Simply Rose, Southern Evening, Toffee Butter Crunch, and World Traveler. So that's how I got Southern Evening in my club.
Okay. I
So
think they
if you had
should
a
do that
club,
again.
they should, because that's a really good thing.
Yeah, I love that idea. I wonder why they did it just that one time, or
I don't
presumably
know.
only that one time, but didn't do it since.
Yeah. Does anybody that's still watching know if they did it any other time prior to January of 22, or was that just like a one-time thing they were trying out?
Yeah,
No.
seems like a good way to get club membership up, if nothing else, and add some extra bars for those people.
Yeah. And plus you got 30 cents or 35 cents that year. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, man. I hope they start doing more stuff like that. That would be great.
Yeah,
because I do
that would
like
be
trying new things, but it's also fun to revisit some of the older things that in some cases
Mhm.
are favorites that are returning, and sometimes they're new to you things, like the ones we've just been
Exactly.
talking about. They'd be new to me, but I'd be happy to have those.
Right. I'm gonna be at the point where I'm gonna have to make some serious club edits. One, because it's getting way too out of hand. My one club, I have one quarterly club at $120, and the other quarterly club's at $250, and that's just crazy. So I really got to pare it down. But my problem is like as the Bring Back My Bars are coming, and I'm getting like my older scents that are like my favorites from like yesteryear that I haven't had in forever. That's when I'm gonna have to start really making decisions because it's like, if I put that in my club, I gotta kick something out in replace of it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it is so hard. And that's where that once a year club thing would really come in handy. You don't lose it forever. You just get a little break.
Right. Hi, Tammy. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't really have anything else unless anybody in the chat wants to ask us any questions. I feel like I'm just rambling tonight.
Oh, well, we were yeah, we did get a little off topic somehow. Were there any like if you had 3 vendors that you kind of had top of mind to order from next, who are you thinking of?
Second and Spruce. Um, Teddy Bees. And there's that one on Facebook that I found that I have never heard anybody order from. It's called like Junkie Monkey.
Oh, I've never heard of them either.
Yeah, I like joined their group. They've got like I don't know, like 700 members, but um it seems like on her group she does like pre-orders and then she'll pour them. Um but I saw some of the bakery blends that she had looked really good. So
Mm,
that's kind of like on my watch list. But I haven't heard anybody on YouTube like buy from her yet. So I'm like kind of weary yet until I see somebody else like, Martha or April or Chris, order from it.
yeah, I'll have to look them up. I've never heard of them either. Well, that
Yeah.
could be I mean, are they if they're fairly affordable, that could be a good one to put on list to try. Maybe we can, if nothing
Yeah, I
else,
can't
go
remember
out
what the
and read it
pricing was.
first.
Yeah, I can't remember what the pricing was. But that one that you shared in your shorts, was it Rocky?
Rocky
Rocky
Top.
Top?
So
Like,
good.
oh my God, just I don't even want to melt it. The things look so beautiful.
I know, right? They're like beautiful works of art, every single one she creates. Like there's glitter and sparkle and mica and little sometimes like rhinestone things or little cute wax shapes and they're just
Oh my gosh.
gorgeous.
I know that pineapple one you shared. I was like, oh man, that's so pretty.
The pineapple one?
Oh, maybe was it a pineapple
Banana?
one?
Was it banana?
Oh, banana. Yeah, the banana
Yeah.
one. I knew it was yellow.
Yeah, it was banana. Yeah, I could see how the shape did kind of maybe look like that too though.
Yep,
But yeah, it was like I think a small banana. She did a little shape on
yep,
there. Yeah,
yep.
I would be down to order from Rocky Top again. I have to force myself not to look at her website because whenever she updates, I'm like, "Oh my god, I wanna order everything," and I can't. So, I have to
I know.
just put the blinders on, but I would definitely be down to order from her again.
Yep. Yeah, so those are the few that I have on my watch list. But like I
Okay.
said, my Scentsy commission for this month and the leftover that I have from April is going towards the Bring Back My Bar sampler and whatever I want to grab from the summer collection on June 1st. And then that's pretty much it. Because
Okay.
I've got some other things like I've got like a wish list on Temu that I just keep adding to like almost every other day that I know I'm gonna want to cash that out soon. So there's that.
Yeah. It's hard to balance it all, isn't it? There's just so many things. I usually end up
Mm-hmm.
putting mine towards wax, but eventually I'm like, I really wanna get, like, some new clothes, but
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just deal with what I got and get some new wax instead.
Yeah, I just purged through my closet today, actually, before we went outside to work on the yard. I went through my closet because I already done all the kids' closets, and I did mine, and I got rid of 4 garbage bags full of stuff.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah. Well, I went
I
down a
struggle
pant
with doing that.
size, so I had, like, all those clothes that were way too big, so I got rid of those. And then there was stuff that I was, like, hanging on to, like, I found, like, a blazer that I had from, like, high school that still fit me, but I'm like, "Why do I need to keep this in my closet?" Like, this is almost 20 years old.
It's vintage now.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy to think about? Like,
Ugh.
stuff we wore 20 years ago is now considered
Oh, it's
vintage.
back? Yeah, when my daughter, like, points out stuff that she likes at the store, I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, if I just kept all that stuff from middle school, then you would be, like, the most popular girl in class right now."
Yep. Comes back, it just cycles every 20 or so years.
Yep. And she's
Oh
all into the
goodness.
preppy stuff because she's a cheerleader, so she's all into the preppy.
Oh, cute. Is she popping her collars and
No, not that. So she's got all, like, the daisies, you know, those white daisies that they had, and the smiley faces, and the choker necklaces, like the black choker necklaces that we used to wear, all that stuff.
that stuff is back? Wow,
Oh,
that's so
yeah.
fun.
And she wears, like, platform sneakers and
Oh my gosh, like Skechers
And
and
then
oh my god.
she's been doing her own hair because she's almost 10 now, so she's been doing her own hair, and she puts it in a ponytail every day, but then she takes the 2 pieces out like we used to, and
Mhm.
I'm like, "No, you look so much better with it slicked back, don't do that."
Yeah. It's, the 90s are back, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Makes me
pretty
feel
sad.
old.
I know. I think I saw a meme the other day on TikTok, and it was like, how did they word it? Like, the 80s were 50 years ago, and I'm like,
Mhm.
"No." I'm like, "No, not 50,
Like 40, come on now.
like
It's not
40, but still."
yeah. It's yeah, it's weird to think about that for sure.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, so I guess, our next live will be when we get our lavender and speckle orders in, and both me, Amanda, and Veronica will be doing first sniffs. She got the favorite sampler, just like me and Amanda, and got to smell all those individual ones. So that'll be good. Maybe, do you think we should save our melting memories for that too, or just do like our own videos on that?
Oh, I don't know, that's a good question.
Especially where Veronica's going to be on it with us.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what the turnaround time actually is on Veronica's,
Yeah.
but I wanna say since we're not doing customs, I would think we'd get them sooner. Because I wanna say when I ordered from her last time, it took, like, 2 or 3 weeks maybe?
Mm.
So I
We
would
can
I
always
would imagine
check
we'll get
in.
them before. What?
I said we can always check with her and then see.
Okay. Yeah, we'll figure that out. But
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be kinda fun, especially since we both got London Fog,
Yeah. We both got London
and
Fire, and you've had birch buttercream, but I haven't. So
yeah, an almond
that'd be
croissant. What was
good.
the other one you said you got? Oh, it was the
Um,
2 Portugal and the okay,
yeah. Yeah, I got the Saturday mornings, beach vibes in Portugal, birch and buttercream, and London fog.
okay.
And
Yeah,
then
okay, well,
lavender
we'll
and speckles I went crazy on.
yeah. Okay, well, we'll
But
figure that out for sure, but yeah, I
yeah.
can't wait to get all of the stuff in and sniff it, and I'm just so
Oh, I know.
excited.
I know. There's so much new stuff coming in that I'm just excited to smell it all. And just excited to try vendor wax because now I'm hooked to it. So you guys got
I
me
know,
hooked.
right? It's like once you go down that rabbit hole, you just keep going deeper and deeper.
I know. I mean, it took me a good year to decide to finally do it after watching everybody's videos and everybody raving. And I'm like, well, it must be good because they keep going back in and ordering more and more and more. So might as well try
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I did the same thing too. I would just watch the Scentsy videos at first for the first several months, and then I was like, "Okay, I keep hearing the same names, the same vendors being talked about," and now I'm getting really curious, and then you know, put it on in the background while you're doing something, and then they start talking about all the vendors, and you're like, "Oh, wow. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, I wanna try that." So, yeah, it took a few months
Yeah.
before I finally decided to just go for it, but I'm
Yep.
glad I did. I mean, it's, it's it just brings me joy. It's expensive sometimes when you splurge on stuff like this, but it does bring joy, so that's why I
Yes.
like this. It just makes me happy to smell the scents and make your house smell good.
Yep. You only live once, so you might as well enjoy it and make your house smell good.
Exactly,
But,
yeah.
yeah. Well, does anybody in the chat have any questions, or we're almost at the 2-hour mark? It's almost 11 o'clock my time, so I am
Oh my
like
goodness.
beat, and I think he
Yeah.
finally fell asleep on the couch.
Okay, yeah, well, just a couple comments we missed as we were kind of looking here or talking. Cheryl says she uses her smelly hand sanitizers to clean her warmers, and it works great. I never even thought about doing that. I might try that.
Yeah. I've heard some people use nail polish remover.
I was just gonna use rubbing alcohol. That's what I
Yep.
was gonna try. I
I've
didn't
heard
really
that
need clean
too.
warmers, but I
Yeah,
haven't
I've
got
heard that
around to
too.
it yet. Yeah, alcohol
I
and I've heard the
just squirt,
Scentsy
like,
stuff look good.
counter clean.
And counter clean, yeah. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of options for it. Um, and Tammy agrees that they should bring back LTOs. I think she might have been talking about the LTOs into the Bring Back My Bar.
Yeah, I think that's what
Okay.
we were talking about then.
Yeah, I wish they would too. Okay, well, cool. This has been
Yeah.
fun. Thank you so much, Amy. Thanks again for hosting, and thank you everyone for participating and chatting with us. This has been really fun.
Yes, thanks, guys. We appreciate it. We know we're new to this, but we like talking to you all guys and all of that. So, any other questions you guys for us? If you want to watch on the replay, definitely throw us a comment. But we will see you probably 5 to 6 weeks from now with our vendor orders, and we can all do first sniffs together.
Yay, can't wait. Oh, and hopefully a lot of people will be getting their orders in too, so everyone can just kinda
Yeah,
sift through it all together. That'll be really fun.
yeah, that will be definitely.
Awesome.
We can all see what each other bought. So,
Yeah. Yay, I can't
all
wait,
right.
and yeah, Veronica will be joining us then too, so we'll have the trio together and all of
Yes.
us newbies to vendor wax.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you haven't already subscribed to us, definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on any our new videos or lives or anything like that.
Yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and hope everyone has a good rest of the evening. It's like 9:30 my time, but it is, yeah, late for a lot of other people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the 10 o'clock news is already ending in my my area. But all
Okay, well,
right,
everyone
well,
have a great rest of your night. Hope everyone gets to
yeah,
see the northern lights in your area.
yes, I think yeah, it's already pitch black, but I think you can see it again tomorrow, so I might check it out and see if I can see it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I really hope I get to see them. I think that'd be
Okay,
exciting. All
cool.
right, well, have a good night. Talk to you later.
See you guys.
I see you guys. Have a good night. Bye.